Okay, so I just reached the milestone 13. I finished milestone 12. I had to add a few more houses, so you can see that we have bars. I also changed the bars to only serve at most 5 houses, so you have to place a few bars around. Right now, the same bar can serve the existing houses, so I can show you this. Like this shouldn't happen because this is a house is being served by this bar, but I'll fix that later. For now, they are already producing enough entertainment for the houses, and I don't like this mechanic a lot. I find it it's a bit boring right now. So not sure how it will evolve. I was working on the theater because I needed to add 15 more houses. So if I just add 3 more bars, that's not cool. I'll try adding a theater, but the theater will consume clothing and books, so that might be a bit more challenging. I'll see. For now, I'll just start working on the Candy Goods factory. Here you can see me working on the Candy Goods factory. It will take cans, salt, and fruits and vegetables as a input. Now I'm working on changing the menu. And initially I was only using vegetables. Later I changed this to it to also use fruits. Yeah, I'm working on the menu now. Yeah, now I'm creating the items for the Candy Goods factory. Now I will create the tile for it. All tiles are pretty similar, so I just need to copy and paste a lot of code. So now I'm just registering my tile and the texture. Now I will do the same for the items. I just created the texture for it. Now I'm registering the items. Now I'm creating the research for the Candy Goods factory. It has to unlock a few items. I'm also doing the one for the toy factory, just to save time. Now I'm adding a receipt for the Candy Goods factory. Right now this is just a placeholder receipt. I needed to think more about receipts later. Now I'm adding the one for can. And now salt. Salt's made in the chemical plant. Just uses water. Now I'm fixing. Now I'm changing it so it uses fruit instead of water because I copied it from the beer factory. And later I will change this to also use fruits, but for now just using vegetables. Okay, so I started building the Kennedy Goods factory. It will take cans, salt, and the vegetables or fruits. I'm still deciding on this. I need a way to toggle this in the inventory. I don't in the menu. I don't have a way to do that. But doing cans is very easy. Oh, I even have iron here. That's really good. So I just need to smelt iron to get cans, and to get salt I need just water. So let's do water first because that's easier. I may need more chemical plants. Let's do salt. And I can put... okay, let me put you a bit further away. How did I do that down here? Okay. So, yeah, let's do like salt over here. Okay, you take water, you produce salt. And I know I need a lot of water pumps because it consumes a lot of water. Not sure if 2 will be enough. And this should be taking longer than this. Yeah, let me run the game again. And I'm not sure if I make this. Yeah, salt takes a long time to make, so I will need more chemical plants. And then I need to do exact. Oh, I ran out of conveyors. Okay. Okay, now I have some salt, and now I just need cans. Let's let me get that working. Okay, I just did something very simple here. So I got coal from down here, from like my glass smelting. Now I have like these 2 miners. Then I'm smelting the iron, and I'm creating chems. I don't think this is enough, but this is just so I can start working. Yeah, and I don't think any bird's consuming. I should be displaying it over here, but it isn't now. And I'm also running out of bread, so I need to fix that. But yeah, not sure if I changed this to also accept fruit, because the fruits and vegetables are basically the same thing. Do they cost the same? Fruit is a bit more expensive, but they produce the same amount of resources and they cost the same to produce them. So not sure if that makes sense. I could consume fruits and vegetables. That would make a lot of sense. And would make this a bit harder. So that might be what I do here. Yeah, I just had another mixer for making dough and it's now working fine. Dough was the issue, not the bakeries, so that's good. Now I also need to fix books because I have barely enough. So I probably just need to add another book binding workshop here. Let me change this to 1. And then I can do this here. I think the config for both are the same. Is it? Yeah, it's max 1. Now I just need another warehouse over here. Probably, is that too far away? Yeah, that's too far away. Maybe here. Yeah, here is fine. Okay, now I have enough books. Let me see. Yeah, now I have enough books. And I might run out of modules soon. Because I might also increase the module consumption because it's pretty easy. I only, I like the second one is not even running. So this setup here is very initial and it's working for all the factors I have. So I might change it so the consumption chance is like 9 or 10%. That way it will consume more modules and it will become a bit more challenging because right now it's pretty easy. Okay, I also changed it to consume fruits and it consumes 5 fruits and 5 vegetables. I might increase this rate because 5 is not a lot, but it's besides that it's like working. Let me also add it to the toolbar. So let's add the canned goods and also let's add toys. Yeah, it doesn't fit anymore. I need to fix this toolbar, but you can see I have canned goods. I should have canned goods. I don't think anybody's consuming them. Doesn't make sense. Should have something. Yeah, the body's consuming canned. I'm not sure why it's 0. I need to check. Yeah. Shouldn't be 0. Should be higher than 0. It's pretty strange why it's 0. Okay, I'll check that. Yeah, I need to check that. Oh, I know why. Because I have a resource cache here. No, I do it for our resources. Yeah, it should work for our resources. Not sure why this one is not working. Maybe I know. Yeah, it's adding beer instead of Canada goods. Okay, now you can. Yeah, now we can see that number growing. Cool, that's what I wanted. And nobody's consuming that. It's producing. Yeah, I might change this rate. I need to see. I'm producing 30 because of the module. Yeah, I'll see how this goes. Okay, so I wanted to do something different today, so I started working on animating the conveyor belts. So now it animates the preview here before placing the conveyor, and also we have the animated conveyor. I don't think the conveyor speed matches the item speed, so I still need to fix that. I need to add around the corners and all that stuff. But for now, this is already an improvement to the game. And you can see that the textures don't line up very well. You can see it's kinda strange, but it's already better than what we had before. So I continued fixing a few more issues in the game. I added the productivity modules to the miner, so it can double the output now. I fixed the bug where it was voiding items when you had like an item selected and then you tried splitting the stack. Now it split the stacks correctly, so fixed that. I also fixed a small bug. If you try changing the rotation of an inserter, it would open the menu like this instead of changing the rotation. Now that's also fixed. I'm also now showing the time it takes to craft the item. That's the last line. Like most items take 1 second, 2, 1 second, and yeah, we have most like some stuff like takes 2.5 seconds. This takes 5 seconds, and so on. I also made a change to belts. So after I place the belt, you can see that it, not sure, like it should. Yeah, not sure why it doesn't always work. I think there's even a bug here. Yeah, so if I place the conveyor, like it should invert the. Yeah, not sure what the issue was, but after I place the conveyor, it should invert. Oh, I think it's doing that. Yeah. No, it's not. I'm not sure. I need to check this again. And I can also use control click now to remove stacks from machines. So you can just see that I'm using control and an easier way to get stuff. I made a few more changes to the game. The first one is that I added steel as a item in the productivity module recipe. Um, yeah, it always gives me two. So I also need steel because I was not using steel here. This only requires plastic and like other recipes. And another change I made was to I also changed the city toolbar to be two lines, so now we have the other resources here. I think I will only add 3 more resources. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I might add like 6 more, so I will still have like one space for something else. Yeah, because like entertainment should be down here. I think I will move garbage over there because this is another tier of resource. And the other change I made is to inserters. So now when you hover over the inserter, you can see that it shows like the input. There's like a blue outline and the orange outline. And you can also see that when placing, before placing the block. So you can see like if it's going to output to the conveyor, it's orange, otherwise it's blue. And because like I can't input things into, remove things from the pump jack, but it is an inventory, so that's what it checks. It's an inventory, it will show the, and it's pretty cool. I think it will